Don't worry about me. I'm Charles Foster Kane.
What's going on, everyone? Hero of Power here, and welcome back to another car talk video. School's just let out, and I'm on my way to McDonald's to get myself a meal before theater tonight. Oh, before I go to the gym, also. So today I want to talk a little bit about anger issues. I'm not really diagnosed with anything specific in relation to anger issues, but I think it goes without saying for anyone that knows me, I have some pretty bad anger issues. I will be the first to admit that I'm very quick to anger. But that also means that I'm very quick to notice it in other people, and that's almost what gets me the most upset. There are a lot of things that make me especially angry. Number one I experienced today that really gets me is when someone lashes out at you for a problem that you have nothing to do with. And if the gentleman that caused that problem for me today is watching this video, no hard feelings, you know, I don't care. But, gets me in the moment. And that one's just the worst to me because I hate when people are just unable to communicate, right? I was just talking to my girlfriend about this today that, like I said at the start of this video, I will be the first to admit that I have an anger issue, but I will also be the first to apologize when my anger issues, my unnecessary outbursts affect someone else negatively. And I think it's even more selfish when you have an anger issue, maybe not like anger issues, but like you have an issue with your anger at any given moment, and never apologize. That's just, well, it's not good. I think that at a certain age, at a certain point in time, you become aware of how you react to certain situations, and therefore you should also know how to fix those situations. Another thing that gets me really riled up is public embarrassment, like kind of building off of when someone lashes out at you, when they lash out at you in front of a group of people. And the responsible, mature thing to do would be just to let it happen and move on. But something deep inside of me is affected by that. Like, I just laid down and took it. This is such a crazy thing to quote for what I'm trying to say. But in Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar, he says something along the lines of, don't let a man piss on your leg. You either die right there or shoot him. Something like that. Play that line.
Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son.
That's sort of how I see it. And it's so hard to be the bigger person in the sense that you have been wronged and you have to move on. Especially if you're in a class where if you lash out, maybe you'll get in trouble, reprimanded in some way. If you have siblings, I don't have any siblings, but I imagine it's similar that, you know, if you're fighting with your siblings, your sibling embarrasses you and then you begin to fight back, and then that's when your mom gets mad at both of you and like tries to quiet you both down. Because that's when it gets the worst. It's like you say something, someone else lashes out at you, bam! Then you try to explain yourself, you try to defend yourself. Then the teacher or your mom or someone else is like, whoa, boys, and interrupts you and makes it so that by default the other person had the last word. That gets me. Why does it get me so bad? Maybe it's an ego thing. That's another thing I deal with pretty badly, because at one point in my life I was pretty down on myself about a lot of things, and I sort of developed this half-joking ego where I would claim I was the best at everything, and at some point I think I developed a real ego. Not in that sense, but in the sense that I hate Lord, this thing is shaking like a weed. Anyway, I hate to be embarrassed. So how I personally deal with my anger, I talk to someone about it. Be it my girlfriend, be it this thing is seriously shaking, good Lord. Anyway, I talk to my girlfriend, I talk to a parent, I calm down and talk to the person that upset me so much. If none of those things are available, I ask if I can take a lap. And if that sounds like something your teacher wouldn't allow, ask to use the bathroom and then take a lap. This one's sort of difficult, but I try to think about the long-term effects of what's just happened. Like, I try to step back and I try to think to myself, will this issue still affect me in 20 minutes? Like, will this thing still be something that's so horrible that I will still be angered by it in 20 minutes? And finally, I like to put myself in the other person's shoes, especially as someone that has anger issues. I like to ask myself what they could have gone through this day that caused them to lash out the way they did. If it's a close friend of yours, sometimes you think to yourself, oh, well, I know they're dealing with this pretty consistently, so that's probably it. And yeah, so anyways, this is just a quick video that I thought I would make because it was on my mind. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe. I have a Myrtle Beach vlog coming out when I have the time, which, knowing my schedule, it could be a very long time from now, but just know that it's in the works. A longer vlog. It's probably about an hour of content after I edit it over the span of 3 videos. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.